Any questions?
You don't know where to put your hands.
In top rope? Yeah. Look, like you should be conscious. You should be conscious of what your hands are doing. But if your hands happen to manifest a certain reaction, that's even better. You feel me? But what you want to be conscious is that your arms are moving. Like I said, yo, dog, like this is your extremity. You feel me? If you was like trying to get someone's attention, you don't do it by doing this. They're mad hard. You just go like this. You feel me? Like, so when you dance, mind you, like you can't do top rock like this, but it has to be a theme. You feel me? Like if the music sounds like some grimy shit and you just want to be like mad small, then that's a vibe. That's how you want to come out. You just trying to be like on some lazy shit. You know, like, but it has to have a purpose. You know, you could come out looking like a goddamn zombie. You know, but it has to have a purpose. You know, like everything has to have a meaning. So, but it can't be too forced. You have to find where you draw the line. So, to answer the question is like, be mindful of your hands. If you happen to just be like, it's a song that you like, and your hands are just moving, manifesting, you're good. You're riding that vibe. If you are not sort of feeling it, but it's your turn, you have to go out, be mindful. Be mindful and make sure that oh, triple whammy. Material, man, that shit upgrades next week. So, just be mindful, like have a theme, you know what I mean? Like, whatever you do, if your arms are here, you know, that it should carry the whole time. Like, when you start seeing people like being all like doing all this and all that, and then they go down and they're doing like air chairs or whatever, like, you gotta understand, like, that shit doesn't make sense. You know, if you carry like an old school style, you know what I mean, and doing all this shit, and after that you're doing one arm hand hops, like, there's nothing wrong with one arm hand hops, but it doesn't fit into this whole persona. You know what I mean? Like, that shit has to have a pattern. So know the difference between like, okay, I came out with this style, so I'm gonna carry that style all throughout my round, right? And then you start making more sense. Then that's when people really notice you, like, yo, he stands out. That shit has a theme. I don't know why. I don't know what he's doing, but it makes more sense. Right? Any other questions? No? You guys know it all? All right.
Well, I want to know exactly how to find my way, to find my own style. Like.
Right. So, only with time. It's not one thing. Like, who are your inspirations? Like, say for example, power moves. Who's your inspiration? Power moves. No, who is? One Bboy that you really like for power moves. Who?
Power moves. Physics.
Physics. Style. Born. Bang. Perfect. So now, if you think of power moves, that's your inspiration. That's good. If you think of style, you think born, that's good. Now, to find you is how are you going to do that, what they do,
yes,
or your way.
But sometimes I have problem to do something because it's
something like a move?
No, something like style. It's not my body.
Yeah.
I don't feel...
yeah, but there is nothing wrong. There is no wrong. You understand? Like, if you top rock, if you're trying to do a style and you go like this and you fall, there's nothing wrong with that. Yo, B, like, so what? Like, there's nothing wrong.
Yes, but sometimes I feel some moves, my moves, other moves, not my moves. Like, I want to do something like physics, but
you're not physics. Right, but you try your best, and then at some point, then you do what you can, and you keep it moving. You also have to know your limitations. There is no limit, but today, I can't do a backflip. So my limit today is a back handspring. So in my mind, I'm gonna do a back handspring, but in my mind, I'm doing a double backflip like gravity. But I'm gonna do it like the strength, like I'm gonna go boom, back handspring, boom, bang, 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 bang. You know, like you understand? Like in your mind, you're fucking flying around the room.
Okay.
Make sense a little bit?
Yeah,
There is no wrong. There is no
But
wrong.
I want just only know what you think.
Okay, that's what I think. You know?
Yeah.
So like, just if you think too much to look like something, it's not natural. You know? Like, don't think like this is B-boy style. Yo, this is B-boy style. There's nothing wrong. There is no wrong, bro. Like, be you. Like, these people are your inspiration. That's okay. But just do what they do your way. Right?
Thank you.
So like, look, one last thing I'll show. Like, I didn't add this in the combination because that shit was freestyle. But I give you something that I didn't come up with it, but I figured it out so far. So like everything you do, every step that you do, you can do it in footwork too. So you know how I said like you're supposed to have a team. You know, if you have a team, like it should carry. So start training like this. When you train, think like this. For example, when I was younger, I would do like hip hop steps. You know, like shit like that, right? And I was like, okay, now when I start breaking, I can't really do that step when I break. But there is a way to do that step in breaking. You know what I mean? Like in hip hop, it's like right? And breaking is this way, and in salsa is this way, right? It's all relative. It's not what you do, it's how you do it, right? So this, bang. So I figured that was bang, 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 right? That's my version of that. So if I'm dancing and I'm going bang, so now I went from the top all the way down to forward, and I didn't have to stop the flow. Same thing with this step. Bang, 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 boom, boom, bang, right? Well, that's not top rock, so I'm going to try to do that in top rock form. Bang, 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 boom, bang, right? Now check this out. Bang, bang, boom, bang, boom, bang, boom, bang, boom, bang, boom, bang. And it carries the theme all the way. You know what I mean? Same thing with this. Bang, 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 bang.